Hey friends, welcome to Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Dockside. We've come out because we're staying here for 3 nights in total, actually. We're staying in a 2-bed suite for 2 nights, and then we've just got a standard room for 1 night coming up in a couple of days. But we'll loop it all into one video so we can give you an overview of both of those rooms and a review of the whole resort as well, which will be pretty good. So we're going to take you inside. We're going to show you the lobby area, we're going to show you the pools, the towers, the fitness centers, all sorts, everything that we can show you, the Starbucks, the dine-in stuff, anything that we can find. So we're hoping it will give you a good idea as to whether you should stay here or not at Universal's Endless Summer. This is their newest resort as well. You've got this one, which is Dockside, and then you've got Surfside just over the other side of the road as well. And they do look pretty cool, actually. We will also have those room overviews up at some point as well. So if you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's head to the dock. So let's enter the lobby of Universal's Endless Summer Dockside Resort. So as we come in, we've got the Starbucks location to the left-hand side here. Got tons of seating around the lobby area. Check-in desks over the back and the planning centre. Let's so these are all Starbucks locations. Most of the Universal resorts have Starbucks locations, so you've got full access to it. As I said, you've got the check-in desks here. You've got a number of check-in desks, and they open up more around actual check-in time. And then you've got the vacation plan in there. Just down the back, you've got the luggage services. So that'll be where you store your luggage, or you check in a bit earlier, your room's not ready, you leave it there and head to the parks. You can buy your tickets, your express pass, everything just at this desk here. And let's just go in and quickly show you the shop. So here's all your typical merchandise. Your Harry Potter, your generic Universal Studios, Universal Orlando Resort. Toys and teddies, mugs, and then you've got little bits and pieces that are all related to the properties around. You can also buy little bits and pieces that you may have forgotten. Let's just zoom out a little bit so you can see that a bit better. So just in case you may have forgotten anything, you can pick things up like that. Tons of pins. Universal's getting into the pin game now for sure. Extra swimming costumes. Horror Nights merchandise, because we are here during the Horror Nights fall season. And then you've also got some specific Universal's Endless Summer Resort merchandise. So you got little shot glasses, you got coaster, t-shirts, mugs, all of those kind of things. Head back out here. So let's go to the quick service, and then we'll take you out to the pools as well. So just past the Starbucks, we've got the Sunset Lounge here. This is where you can get all your drinks, your cocktails, spirits. We're here at Halloween as well, so we've got some Halloween themed cocktails. Loads of chill seating area around here. You've got all the cool decorations around the top. So we're heading into the quick service. Once again, loads and loads and loads of seating. You've got coffees, you've got your Coke freestyle machines, microwaves, toasters, all sources down there. This is the Pier 8 market. You've got little booths. Each of the booths has got plug sockets as well. And then we come into Dockside's Pier 8 market. Soup of the day. You've got grab and go. You've got cakes, cheesecakes, you've got donuts. Good salad selection as well. So all the menus for them are above each section. So here you've got sandwiches, croissants, wraps. This one you've got burgers. So you've got bourbon bacon. Sorry, you've got barbecue bacon, turkey burger, Beyond Burger, and things like that. You've got pizzas as well. Just there. You've got fried chicken and waffles. And then you've got quite a large drink selection there as well. And also here, this is quite good. You've got little drink mixers available. Loads of craft beers. And then a big salad, fruit section there. You can buy your refill cup. 1 day's $10.50, 2 days $12, 3 days $16.50. Length of stay is $19. And then you've got a gluten-free section just over here. That's very good to see. Show you some of the breakfast offerings as well here at the Pier 8 market. So you can make your own scrambled bowl. You make your own kids scrambled bowl. You've got grits, assorted bagels. You've got the same bakery items and bread items just here. Fresh fruit salad. Whole fruit. Here you've got bagels and croissants and things like that. So you've got smoked salmon bagel, you've got avocado toast, burritos. All these types of things. Over here you've got the all-American breakfast, pancakes, kids pancakes, and then you can buy each of the items as side items. So this next one you can get flatbreads and quesadillas here. They're all made to order as well. Here's a couple of the examples. And then you've got chicken and waffles, Belgian waffles, biscuits and gravy, and that kind of thing here. You've still got all the same drinks available on either side. And then you've got some packeted bagels and muffins and all of those kind of things. Microwaves and toasters are available just down there as we showed you. So we're heading from the restaurant, Pier 8 Market, and we're head to Tower 1. Parking for Avis vehicles is down there. That's where you go and collect them if you have rented them on site. Just show you the fitness centre quickly. You've got the ice machine located by the elevators here. If we head down here, this is on the way to some of the rooms. You've got the fitness centre this way. So we're not going to go inside, there's people working out in there. But you've got the fitness centre with techno gym equipment. And that's open from 5 AM till 10 PM daily. So you head back out here, we'll take you out to the pool. So as I said, it will change times throughout this video, just due to the times that we are in the resort. Pool hours Sunday through Thursday 9 till 10, and then Friday and Saturday 9 till 11. And you do need a key card to enter the pool. Got another view of the fitness centre here. It's quite a big fitness centre actually. And then we come around to the pool. Quite a nice pool area. You have got a bit of a beach here as well. So it's quite a large pool area. It's got like a, dare I say it, Mickey shape to it. You've got showers around the pool area as well. Loads and loads of sunbeds, which is great to see. You're not going to be waiting for a sunbed most of the time. You got the Orlando Slingshot there in the background. We're not far from iDrive. And then over there you've got the Oasis Beach Bar as well. So you've got showers by the pool as well. They do have a hoist just there in Central Pane. It's a nice vibe out here as well. Table tennis. Life vests available. Then just in Tower 1 you've got a splash pad available. No theming or anything to it, but it's good that it has it at least. There is sand everywhere out here as well. Right, we're looping back round and show you this pool bar. Restrooms are over this way as well. That'll be restrooms and changing rooms, I'd imagine. So this is the Oasis Pool Bar. Quite nice, relaxing, chilled area. Got some games over there. Cocktails. We've got beers on tap. All cocktails are served in a souvenir glass for $15. Then refills are $12. Not bad. As said, we've got the restrooms here. You've got water fountains as well. Not going to take you in the restrooms for very obvious reasons. Got an assistance button here as well, which is good to see. So it's nice how the pool is kind of nestled and surrounded by the rooms, and then it's kind of blocked off of sorts really from the road. You don't really see too much of the road there. So it's a somewhat accessible pool actually, because if you need a little bit of assistance, you can get down through the ramps there. You've got the hoist as well. So you really do have a nice, easy, accessible pool. And it's all flat as well, so you can go around on a chair if you need to. Just heading back into Dockside's Pier 8 market now. We're going to head through here. Through the lobby area again. To Tower 2. Just as we come through here, we've got the ATMs there to the left hand side. You've also got restrooms and water fountains as well. So just around to the side as we head to Tower 2, we've got an Avis car rental section here. So you can rent a vehicle if you want on property. If you want to go to the Mouse or SeaWorld or something like that, and you need...
It's probably cheaper to do that than to do it over there and back. If
Yeah.
you're hiring it for the day.
But also you do have to pay for parking if you do.
Yeah, true.
You do that, right? So we're going to head to Tower 2. The smoking area is just out here, I believe. What we'll do is we'll take you to our room quickly, then we'll come back down and show you the pools.
Okay, thank you.
Timings will fluctuate throughout this, so it'll be light and dark. We're trying to do this in between going to the parks. On the way to Tower 2, we've got the game room. 11 a.m. till 8 a.m. sorry, till 11 p.m. So in order to play, you do need credits, and you buy credits at these machines. And we'll take you down to our room. So we've just come up to floor 3 because there's another thing that we want to show you. You do have the ice and vending machines, just these located on all of the floors, I believe. If we just head this way, we have got one more thing here, and that is the guest laundry. So you can do laundry whilst you're staying on site. So you don't need to bring tons and tons and tons of clothes. So you've got washers and you've got dryers, so washer that side, dryer that side, and they're each $3. And you can also buy soap and whatnot here as well, or you can bring your own little pods. You just swipe your card, tell them which one you want, and then you're good to go. Each of the machines you can pay by credit or debit card as well, which is quite handy. We head back down and show you our room now. Alright, so we've come up to our room and we're going to give you a little bit of an overview of our room. We're in a 2-bed suite in this part. So we'll come in, we will have a full room tour in a little bit more detail, but you come in, you've got the 2 beds. To the left-hand side here, just forgive us, we got some, we've put our cups down and our bags in and whatnot. You've got a seating area with a bench down there. You've got these seats and a little plush seat. You've got a kitchen area of sorts, let's say, with the fridge and the microwave. You've got your ice bucket and things up there, as well as your coffee machine. There are coffees in that drawer as well. As I said, you've got the 2 beds, you've got a large TV and lots of storage, little hooks down underneath there. And then as we are moving through, we come in, we've got what's essentially bedroom number 2 here. A little bit more secluded because you can shut this door up. Don't know if the bed is the same size or a little bit smaller. Looks like the bed is slightly smaller in that one. But nice size. You've got plug sockets either side and you've got USB sockets either side. There's our view. TV keeps coming on, it's really weird. And then you've got the little bathroom area with couple sinks there, lots of towels and storage underneath, and your hairdryer as well. And then we come in, we've got the bathroom here with your bathtub. That's one of those that's like really low to the ground, and it is a bath shower combo with a fixed shower head. You've got your hooks there, or your line to hang your swimwear. And then they've given us shampoo, conditioner, and a bar of soap as opposed to shower gel, which I find quite weird. But yeah, so that's an overview of our room. So just give you a quick overview of a standard room as well. If you do want a full overview, there will be a separate video for that. So just as we come in, we've got the full length mirror here to the left. We've got a little wardrobe area of sorts. Forgive this, we stole the luggage trolley there. You've got your safe in there, your ironing board, and all the little bits and pieces, as well as your extra blanket and pillow up there. You've got a small sink area with your bar of soap and your pretty large mirror there. You've got your hairdryer, and then we come around into the bathroom. So you've got a bath shower combo where the bath is quite low to the ground and you just step over into it. You've got a fixed shower head, and then just on the wall you've got your swimwear line. As we come back around, heating and aircon controls on the wall there. You've got your 2 king beds. You've got 1 plug socket in between those 2 king beds, and you've got this kind of nice looking bedside table of sorts. Over in the corner, you've got a little chair and a lamp, and then you've got this like desk area that's set up here with your fridge in the cupboard on the right hand side. You've got a few drawers, you've got a little seat, and then you've got your coffee machine, your ice bucket, and your little bits and pieces like that. You do also have your TV there on the wall as well. So that is a little bit of an overview of a standard room. So just coming out then to the pool area. A bit more of a courtyard here than in Tower 1. You can see the game area. Pool hours again, Sunday through Thursday 9 till 10 and Friday and Saturday 9 till 11. It's a little bit more of a quiet pool, this. Still got the beach. That looks like it's a little bit more accessible. This is something very good as well. Swim diapers are available at the pool bar. We're going to go around the outside, around the outside, around the outside, and then we'll loop back in just a second. You have got another pool bar here. the wave makers. And again, you've got the beach here. Just take you through a little bit of a closer look at the pool. Then once again, you've got so many sunbeds out here. They are everywhere. And you've got a zero entry pool here, which is much better than the other side, far more accessible. You've still got the bars as well. You've got a hoist down there at the end, and the bars, as I said, showers just here. So you've got zero entry, you've got these bars, you've got a hoist. That's very easy access to the pool. Looks a little bit bigger. You've still got life vests available here as well. It's a very nice pool. Let's take you around to the wave makers. So as I said, you've got the Wave Makers pool bar. This looks very much the same as the one over there, the other side in Tower 1. Let's go and see if the drinks are any different at all. Just seen table tennis paddles, so I'm assuming there's a table tennis table around here as well. And all the drinks look to be the same. Something that is probably on the other side, but I didn't spot, you have got Coca-Cola Freestyle machines here, because you can buy a refillable resort mug, which varies depending on how long you're staying. You can buy it for 1 day, 2 day, or the length of your stay. So that's pretty good. Table tennis tables just there in central pane, and then we've also got the restrooms here with the water fountains like we mentioned at the last one. So it's a very similar setup to Tower 1. Zero entry pool this side, so that's much more accessible. You don't have the splash pad this side, but the overall concept and everything like that is pretty much the same. Alright, so Future Lee here, we're back, and I'm going to do the review at home because basically I forgot to record it whilst I was out. There was so much going on, it just got a little bit away from us. We stayed in so many hotels, we did so much stuff over Orlando, and then on to the next part as well. It was just absolutely manic. But I wanted to give you guys a proper review of Endless Summer Resort, Dockside Inn Suites, because this is going to be quite a key hotel going forward for a lot of people in the Orlando area, with it being the cheapest Universal resort. We really wanted to get you a proper review of it. So we typically rate everything out of 5 categories: comfort, cleanliness, amenities, location, and accessibility. So we typically give all of those categories, we'll give them a mark out of 10, and then we divide that by 5, and that's your score out of 10 ultimately, what we think of the whole resort. So we're starting with comfort. Now we've given comfort a 7 out of 10. Now bearing in mind this is for both the room and the resort as a whole. 7 out of 10, we've given it that because the room felt nice. It was really nicely decorated. You had quite plush bedding on there, nice long blackout curtains, things like that. It was quite spacious as well, but it did feel a little bit cold in the room itself, in the sense that there's a lot of like hardwoods and things like that. And that kind of theme is what we felt across the resort as a whole. You had a lot of like concrete. The hotel's been built cheap to be cheap, essentially. So you had a lot of like concrete buildings. That's how the buildings are built, you know, prefabricated and then sort of put into place. You know, the typical concrete high rise. But that's not a detriment to the resort as a whole. It was nice. They still did have, you know, the nice plush seating in the lobby. You had all of the deck chairs and the sand beach and things like that out by the pool area, so that it was quite nice, and we were quite happy with it overall. So 7 out of 10 we think is pretty fair. The next one that we come to is cleanliness. Now, cleanliness is a big part of staying in a hotel and something that you really want to be key and be on point. And we've given the cleanliness of the resort as a whole an 8 out of 10. Now, it's a relatively new resort, so you'd expect it to be pretty up to par anyway. The room itself was fine. We didn't notice any issues. No issues with the bed. The floor looked good. It wasn't dusty or anything like that. Nothing really that we noticed. The lobby itself was fine. It was clean. It was tidy. Out by the pool area, there was a lot of sand just kind of dotted around everywhere. That's why we've marked it down a little bit. And cleanliness does factor in little things like scuff marks and things like this across the place. There were little scuff marks around the room. The room isn't terribly old. I think this hotel has been in operation for just a handful of years at this point, so it's still relatively new. They're keeping on top of things to the best of their ability. So we're going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's not peak top 10 out of 10, you know, but it's definitely not bad at all. So the next one we've got is amenities. And this factors in everything in the resort in terms of pools, restaurants, all of that kind of stuff. So amenities, we've given Endless Summer, Dockside, a 6 out of 10. Now, the reason we've given it a 6 out of 10 is because it does still have a fair amount of amenities. You've got 2 pools, you've got the splash pad, you've got a games room as well. You've got the Pier 8 market, which is quite a nice grab and go location. You've got the Starbucks, you've got a little bar and things like that. The areas that it misses out, it doesn't have like a slide or anything like that in the pool area. It doesn't have climbing frames or things for children. You've got the Pier 8 market, the grab and go, but you don't have any quick service restaurants or table service restaurants at the resort at all. And it's just missing a few of those extras that you'd expect. Obviously, granted, you've got 2 world-class theme parks and a water theme park just down the road, so do you really need those amenities? It's up to you. Having the games room is pretty cool. But you know, it's not something that's entirely necessary. In the rooms were really nice. You had ample space in all of the rooms. The suite that we stayed in, the 2-bedroom suite, we would have preferred if it had a bit more of a kitchenette, in terms of like a little hob or something like that. I understand why it doesn't have that, but that would have really sort of leveled it up for us in terms of, you know, the amenities that we had available to us there and then. Also, having the Starbucks there in the resort is really handy as well, because it means you can just grab a coffee, hop on the bus, and then, you know, go to Universal. So we're quite happy with that. We do like being quite basic and having our Starbucks before we get to the theme parks. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for amenities. So next up is the location. Now, location factors in a couple of things. You've got where you are in proximity to the outer world, but also where you are in proximity to the Universal theme parks. So location for us, our personal opinion here, we've given it a 6 out of 10. Now, the reason we've given it a 6 out of 10 is because you're fairly close to the theme parks. It takes about a 10-minute bus ride on the Universal operated bus, which is free of charge from your resort right out the front to the main bus depot at Universal Orlando Resort. About 10 minutes is pretty good. The only way really you could get much better than that is if you had walking ability. Somewhere like Aventura or Cabana Bay has walk-in facilities to Volcano Bay. If you're at the Hard Rock Hotel or Portofino Bay or Sapphire Falls or something like that, you've got walking ability to City Walk and the theme parks. You're also fairly close to International Drive, so if you are driving, or even if you're walking down International Drive or getting an Uber or a Lyft or something like that, you're really close to the destinations that you need to get to. So you've got the iDrive entertainment complex there, you've got a number of restaurants, you've got a Walmart not too far away, and then you've also got like the Orlando outlets that are not too far away as well. So 6 out of 10 is pretty fair. That would go up as we move through the categories of the Universal resorts. So somewhere like Cabana and Aventura would probably be a 7, Portofino and things like that would be an 8, 9, 10, etc. So that's how we've kind of ranked it. So then we get on to accessibility, and this is a relatively new category for us. So just bear with us. We are both fully able-bodied, so we're looking at this through our eyes and not necessarily fully accessible eyes. So we stayed in a standard room. It wasn't an accessible room or anything like that. You do have sight accessible rooms and hearing accessible rooms as well. You've also got full American Disability Act compliant rooms, I believe. So in those rooms you wouldn't necessarily have the bathtub that's got the full like step to get into it. You'd have increased space around, things would be at lower height, and all of that kind of stuff. So just bear with us on this. We've given the accessibility a 7 out of 10 for the resort. Now there's a couple of reasons why we've marked it down. Now one of the pools was zero entry pool. There were hoists at both of the pools in Tower 1 and in Tower 2, and you did also have the steps to get in. You had the handrails on either side of the steps. The other things that we noticed, you've got the elevators, the lifts, but they're right at the back of each tower, so it does make it quite difficult. So if you're taking your luggage and you've got one of those trolleys, you know, you've got quite a distance to go, and it's quite hard to push over the carpet of the corridors as well. So things like that. It is a little bit cramped in the lobby as well. There's lots of, like I said before, plush seating, but it doesn't leave a lot of room for you to take a chair around, or if you're on crutches or anything like that. It just makes it quite difficult to get around the lobby area. And in the same way, in Pier 8 Market, there didn't seem to be any wheelchair-friendly tables, though you could go on the end of the table. And much in the same, when you're grabbing food, the counters are a little bit higher than we would have liked to see, basically. So that's why those categories we've given it 7 out of 10. If you were to get an accessible room, then obviously that might go a little bit further up. We didn't have that available. We had access to it, but we didn't want to take it away from somebody that did need it, just for the purpose of a review, basically. So overall, that after all those categories, comfort, cleanliness, amenities, location and accessibility, totaling it all up, dividing it by 5, that gives us a resort overall rating of 6.8 out of 10, which isn't too bad for the price that you would pay for the location, and for the fact that you are at Universal as well in one of their hotels. That's a pretty good rating overall, and we would definitely recommend coming and staying at Universal's Endless Summer Resort. Dockside we did enjoy. It is a little bit bigger than Surfside, so it does tend to be a little bit cheaper. Surfside's a little bit of a smaller resort, so it's a little bit more comforting. You've not got it, you know, it's not a huge resort like Dockside is, but it means it's a slightly higher price. We would definitely come back here again. Comparing it to some of the Disney resorts, it's a newer resort as well, so I think that certainly helps in a lot of cases to just make it feel that much better, that it's newer, it feels fresh, and we really enjoyed our stay. Having two views of two different rooms as well really helped us open our eyes to the resort. I don't think having the 2-bedroom suite was much benefit for us in particular over having just a standard room, but it was nice to have that little bit of extra room for us to walk around in. So hopefully that has given you a good idea as to whether you would like to stay at Universal's Endless Summer Resort. If you guys have enjoyed the video throughout, give us a thumbs up, do appreciate it, it really does help us out a lot, and it would be great if you could hit the subscribe button, the bell icon, to be notified when we post all new videos, and we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.